thirds grand final for season 2004 between Bannockburn and Bell Post Hill. It's half time, and Bannockburn 3-4-22 lead Bell Post Hill 1-3-9. A couple of late goals to the Tigers in the second term gave them their lead against Bell Post Hill, who didn't score in the second term. So goal kickers Sean Padani, Dean Perkins and Troy Caddy for Bannockburn. And for Bell Post Hill, their goal kicked by Chris Wiedemann. So the start of the third term, Bannockburn kicking to the southern end in the third quarter. Umpire going with the football for Andrew Jackson and James Violet. The umpire throws the ball in the air, and Violet gets it down towards Reek over the top. Howard got a kick away from the middle towards Toolman. Ripped off the football, play on the call. Ramovsky goes through. And Little Topo came back to him from Caddy. Now Jackson, off a step, right foot kick around the corner. Bannockburn in front. Through the agency of Van Ingen. Handball away was okay too. Van Watts on centre wing. Goes the left foot kick towards Toolman. Intelligently tapped it on. Kelly to run onto it. And also across there, Tart. Buttering up for Bell Post Hill. Padani picked it up, kicked it around the corner, back inside 50, coming out and not being able to take it there was Broom. Over the top of it, play on the call. Now Williams also there, and Kelly coming through the middle liner, can't take it with him. Tar also slides in, he can't take the football. And the umpire lets play go. He's still letting it go. The ball comes out to the side. Kingsbury played for a free kick, didn't get one. Kick towards the 10-metre square, overall, kick off the ground. Didn't go very far. Only as far as Welsh, his teammate, who can get away with a right foot clearing kick towards half back. Foot race now. Overgore gets across there in front of Robinson. Needs to get away. Wrapped up. Loses the football. Now coming across Watts also. And it's out of bounds before he can keep it in. We'll have a throw in between wing and half forward. It's in front of our commentary box. So a throw in for Jackson and Violet. Violet gets it down to Watts. Right foot kick. Back towards the 50, inside in fact now. Tar gets back there in front, slips over and gives it away quickly to Kingsbury. Rides one bump and then has to get the kick away quickly towards Howard, who's 40 metres out from goal, can get back on that left boot and kick it long towards goal. And overalls there, and also Stanford. It's off hands and through for one behind. So Bannockburn go to 3-5-23. They lead Bell Post Hill 1-3-9. We've been playing 2 minutes in the third term.
So the ball comes back, Ramovsky to kick in once again. He did it for most of the second quarter as the rain continues to tumble at St Albans. So Ramovsky now is shaping as if to kick to the outer side, but decides now to come to the western side. Violet, almost a good mark there, picked up there for Bell Post Hill by Jackson. The kick comes towards centre wing. Kicked the wrong way off the ground there for Bell Post Hill. Violet does well, gets a handball out, but dispossessed. Big fella Stud trying to use his strength, can't get clear however. Now there's a whistle from the umpire as Howard and Jackson. A bit of a show of strength there, neither able to get the footy clear. This time Violet gets a lovely tap down for Bannockburn, kick off the ground. Oh, almost a great diving mark there for Bannockburn by... That was Kelly, but the ball comes to Howard. Nice tap forward. Good body work by Toolman. Into the open goal. And that's starting to put the icing on the cake for Bannockburn as Toolman kicks his first. It is only 3 minutes into the third quarter, but that's the fourth for the Bannockburn side. 4-5-29. They lead Bell Post Hill 1-3-9. And Bell Post Hill not having scored since quarter time. So a great goal there by Toolman. Picked the ball up 20 metres out. That's his bread and butter, Jace.
It is on a day like this. He's pretty agile for a bigger player. He's done well. Welsh got the job on him once again. So back to the middle, and it will be Violet up against Jackson. Umpire throws the ball in the air. Both get a handfalls to Jackson. Great smother by Howard. Can't take it with him. Jackson's handball away to Laugerson was all right. Left foot kick to centre half forward. Punched away at the back by Stud. Over the top of it was O'Neill. Stud. Great pick up one hand. Handball back towards Ramovsky. He can't take it with him. And also over the top of it, Van Ingen. Just outside 50 for Bell Post Hill. They get it away somehow. Rodriguez got a kick away towards Overgore to run onto it. Can't take it with him. Coming the other way, Cusack did well. Runs free. Goes to the left foot kick out wide. Foot race now. And Welsh getting across there, Padani also, and the first person to get there will be Jai Rossi. Gives it away to Welsh, right foot kick around the corner. In fact, There's a free kick being found, and it's about 50 metres off the ball, 60 metres off the ball, and it's about 40 metres out from goal against Cusack by the looks of it, and Bevan Studd will have the footy. So I didn't see that behind the play there, what happened, but
no, I was watching the
must
ball.
have been a hold or something going on, and the ball has come back to Studd. And he'll shoot the goal from 40 metres out directly in front, possibly too far out to score on the wet ground and the heavy ball, but we'll see how he goes.
Should be someone running into the hole, shouldn't there? That's where it'll drop.
So he comes in now, 40 metres out directly in front, right foot kick, tries to give it everything he's got, falls short, and it's still in play. Bannockburn with the numbers, if they can get it away, they can't do so. Hauer over the top at Violet's in there also fighting hard for it on hands and knees. And comes back dangerously, kicked across the goal by Van Ingen. And getting there first, handball away, came back towards Carter under pressure. And Cusack now can break free at half back and just kick it to the wide open space on centre wing. Williams, he shows a turn of speed. Cusack comes at him, intelligently kicks it off the ground and gives Kelly a bit of a chance, but Tarzer also the big man over the top of it. Needs some help. Great play by Cusack to get in there first and bottle it up. The umpire will come in and ball it up. So good follow up by Jeremy Cusack, and at half forward on the outside we'll have a ball up.
Well, whatever happened, he's made amends immediately.
So ball up now. Tar gets it down towards Gyros. He got the kick away. Handball towards Kingsbury. Left it behind though. Caddy against him. Did well. Needs to try and get free now and try and get it away. Does so. Watts over the top of it as well. Also in there, Robinson. Comes the other way, Ramovsky. Tried to get rid of it as well. Now Caddy. His kick was smothered. Pretty tight in the clinches, as you would expect. Through the middle, they get it free. Bannockburn and go to centre half forward again. Toolman had it and lost it. Welsh has got it. Picks it up across 50. Goes towards Persick, just back on the ground. And he'll be under pressure. And he got rid of the footy, but now he needs to try and get it back from Grossman. Kick off the ground. And close to the boundary line. Won't be able to keep it in. And we'll have a throw in. Half forward flank. Bannockburn into attack. So now, ruck contest, Laugson. And at the back, Howard got it down. Watts tried to tap it on. Welsh a little kick off the ground. And another little toe poke as well, coming the other way. Grossman leaves it behind. Now a quick little tap by Goluboski. And it's out of bounds on centre wing. So we'll have a boundary throw in 4-5-29 Bannockburn. They lead Bellpost till 1-3-9.
7 minutes gone in the all-important third quarter. Boundary umpire puts the ball in, centre wing. Fiolet, beaten on that occasion by Jackson it was. Ball kicked towards half forward. Oh, pretty ordinary tackle there by Watts, but good support work for Bellpost still by Lima. Kicks the ball back to towards centre wing. Clean bowls a number of players there and straight through to the boundary line. So the battle of defences. 1 goal for the quarter, kicked by Bannockburn so far. As the ball now in front of the Social Club here at St Albans, about to come back into play. True centre wing. Ball up, Violet does well, gets the tap forward. Howard slides in under the pack, can't get the footy however. Now the umpire puts a whistle on play, and there's been a bit of that today, as you can understand with conditions as they are. Last man up, Studd, hands the ball to the umpire. So we've got Jackson and Violet, as they've done for a fair bit of the day, picked up for Bellpost still by Overgower towards half forward, but off hands and bodies. The ball once again over the boundary line. A gain of 35 metres for Bellpost still, as the ball is now towards half forward for them, as we see Moreland come onto the ground for his first run. Ball thrown in there. Ruckman, both contest, both forward. Howard, push forward for Bannockburn, but still a big pack of players around and over the football, and the umpire puts the whistle on play. Great endeavour being shown by all the boys this morning. 9 minutes into this third quarter now. The ball goes up in the air once Jackson gets a tap for Bellpost still, but picked up there. It was by Robinson, and a quick kick out of the middle of the pack straight over the boundary line on the full, unfortunately for Bannockburn, and the ball will come back. Free kick to Lima for Bellpost still as he recovers the footy now. So we're still in front of the Social Club here. At St Albans, well, man on the mark touched the kick on that occasion. Did well. Bannockburn forced the ball toward the boundary, and I guess for the next 30 minutes they'll be more than happy to just keep the ball there now because they've got the lead. It'll take some getting back, but the ball now in front of the change rooms comes back into play. Fiolet does well against Lima, gets the ball back into the middle of the ground. Probably suits Belpostill. Kick off the ground twice by Carter, goes towards half forward. Big fella bends down, picks up the footy. Wiedemann doesn't do too much with it, however. Now it's well contested now as the umpire had the whistle to the mouth, hasn't blown it, giving players the opportunity to get it out. Now he blows the whistle. So at 10 minutes gone, halfway in the third quarter, it is 4 goals, 5 to Bannockburn, 1-3 for Belpostill.
Ball came free from Howard. The ruck contest, Lagerson got it down to him. It's on centre wing. Kingsbury over the top of it now. Have to be careful. Now they've got some support from Carter. Kingsbury back over the top of the ball also on centre wing. Van Ingen against him. Pushed it back inboard. Now a little toe poke off the ground. Might be okay. Padani had it and lost it. Kicked it off the ground intelligently towards half forward. To run onto it, Perkins. Handball away. Quickly to Caddy, right foot kick, only as far as centre half forward. Now back by Belpostill's defence. Back to the middle. File it off the ground and a foot race now between him and also Stud. Got across there. Needs some help. Did pretty well in the end. Needs to try and flick it up. Does so. To Lima. Got free. Left foot kick to centre half forward. Tumbling punt. Getting across there. O'Keefe. Falls to the back. Cusack. Tars over the top of it. Handball away to Wiedemann. Handball over the top in front towards Rodriguez. Can he pick it up? No, he can't. He's under pressure from the Bannockburn defence, and Rick gets it away towards Watts and the boundary line. He might be happy to see it over. Will he see it over? Overgore comes at him. He does well. Gets around 1, gets around 2. Left foot kick back to centre wing. Padani and Jackson. Who are going to sit for? Belpostill with the numbers. Welsh comes the other way. Does well. Breaks free. Now gets the handball away. It's chopped off. It's okay in the end. Lima handballs it back. Might be all right. Persick tried to get the handball away to Carter. Off a step from centre half forward. Tumbling punt over the head of Rodriguez. And also getting back there, Cusack for Bannockburn. Close to the boundary line. And he'd be happy to see it over. Moreland's there though. Ducks his head and ripped off the football by Cusack. Wiedemann had it and lost it. It might be out of bounds before he got the kick away. It is. And we'll have a boundary throw in. 30 metres around from the Belpostill goal. They need a quick one there. They trail 1-3-9. Bannockburn 4-5-29. We've been playing 12 and a half minutes in the third term. So a boundary contest. Lagerson goes up by himself, gets it down to Carter. Turns around, right foot kick back towards, well, in fact, out of bounds on the full. Couldn't turn it around far enough. Back towards the 10 metre square. And it's out of bounds for a free kick. And Chris Reek will take the free kick in the back pocket. Told to kick over his mark. He's in the right back pocket for Bannockburn. Drives as long as he can. And nearly a good mark there by Van Ingen. On hands and knees now. Pack develops and the umpire, I suspect, will have to come in and bounce the ball. He will. So still 50 metres out from the Belpostill scoring zone. Violet goes up, getting it down Lagerson. Thrown out towards Lima. Gets around on the right boot. Kick back towards the pocket. Rodriguez past him. Tars there also. Coming across. And happy to see it over the line was Levick. And it'll be another boundary throw-in. 15, 20 metres around from the Belpostill goal. Still in that forward pocket position. Ruck contest. For Tar from behind. And O'Neill. Now picking it up, Carter. Handball over the top to nobody in particular. Punch back towards him now. He can pick it up again, but he's out of bounds. So still stuck in that forward pocket position. This time about 30 metres around from the Belpostill goal. We'll have another boundary throw-in.
So the boundary umpire with the football. 14 minutes gone. Ball comes back into play. Up high, Fiolet. Nice tap away for Bannockburn, but picked up there by Jackson for Belpostill. Gets it forward. Handball to Tar. At least it's the big fellow in Wiedemann. And a flying shot from 25 metres out has kicked a much needed goal for the Belpostill side. That's their second. They go to 2-3-15. They trail Bannockburn 4-5-29. and that's 14 and a half minutes now into the third quarter. So that was a very important goal for them, Jace.
Yeah, they need to get a couple of quick ones if they're to get back in the match for the final term. They still trail by 16 points. So crucial from the centre here with Jackson. Lagerson in there also with Lima and Ramovsky. So they're going with their big guns in the middle and having a run in the ruck is Toolman for Bannockburn. Falls towards the back of the pack. Laugerson's there. Had it and lost it. Needs some support. Howard through the middle. Wrapped up. Not going anywhere. Good tackle. And the umpire will come in and ball it up once more. So ball up. Jackson got it down only as far as Howard through the middle. Persick's across there at halfback for Bell Post Hill. Also getting across there was Sanford for Bannockburn. Now kicked out wide and in fact over the boundary line. So we'll have a throw in. 60 metres around from the Bannockburn goal. Kicking to the southern end of this third term. We're playing 16 minutes. So boundary throw in. Toolman taps it down. Kick off the ground by Howard. Inside defensive 50, inside 50 for Bannockburn. Williams over the top of it, breaks away, right foot kick towards half back, but getting across there, Caddy can't take the mark, under pressure from Weedman, too high, said the umpire. And a free kick to Troy Caddy. So left half forward flank, he's got the football, wants to go with a torpedo punt, just try and, well, luck's of fortune in front, that's where you have to be. Taking the mark was Broome. He played on, now he needs to get rid of it, does so. Handball further afield towards Kelly, can tap it onto Padani, couldn't do so though. Kick away, back is okay too, towards McAuliffe, who got the kick towards the middle. Tar used his strength, couldn't take the mark though. Moreland in there also, and Tar over the top of it once again. Now also in there, Sam Toolman, kick off the ground by Reek. Him and Jackson get back there. Coming the other way. Umpire says play on. Carter over the top of it. Oh, pushing the back to Jackson. And she'll get the free kick and will.
I think he missed the first one around the neck.
Missed 3 or 4, I think. But Jackson has got the footy at half back for Bell Post Hill. Goes towards the middle. Cusack stands there. Does he take the mark? No, it was touch. Play on the call. Comes towards Van Ingen. Left foot kick out wide. Reek. And can he keep it in? Yes, he can. Gets the kick around the corner. Might be okay too. Toolman to run onto it. He taps it in front of himself. Now coming across Williams defensively. Toolman, little toe poke. Falls towards Kelly. Threw it out towards the boundary line. And tapped on further by Broome. And now it's pushed out of bounds. So we'll have a throw in. Still 50 metres around from the Bannockburn goal. They lead 4-5-29. They lead Bell Post Hill 2-3-15.
So later stages of the third quarter as the boundary umpire now, half forward flank for Bannockburn. Unattended on that occasion was Jackson for Bell Post Hill. Punches forward. Players diving onto the football. Little toe poke for Bell Post Hill. Gained some distance. Player tackle without the footy. Play on to the umpire. And finally, it's toe poked nowhere from Stanford on the ball. Gets it out wide to Howard. Howard, the left footer, up high. Toolman, almost a great mark in wet conditions, but follows up well, tries to kick it along the ground. Well, took a long time there, Jackson, but does get a kick for Bell Post Hill. Now it's back toward the middle. Numbers with Bannockburn there. Tar, with his strength, can't get to the footy, however, and Bannockburn just toe poking along the ground. Good work there by Robinson once again for Bannockburn. Dives in after it, does well, keeps the ball moving forward, but Tar tries to crash out of the pack, and umpire says play on. Reek 2-1 against him for Bannockburn. Stanford comes in to help. Kick off the ground by Reek, does well, but it's kicked back towards centre wing. Robinson dropped the chest mark. Now numbers again with Bannockburn as Robinson battles on, comes out to Caddy. He's pushed out of the way and coming in, Banning into support as players throw themselves at the football between all the players. They've pushed the ball over the boundary line. True centre wing, outer side. Almost 19 minutes gone in this third quarter as the boundary umpire about to bring the football back in once again. A goal either way, very, very helpful for both sides. Cusack overruns the football. Coming in strongly was the Bell Post Hill whistle not played as Robinson picks it up for Bannockburn towards half forward. Players overrunning the football. Bannockburn just whatever means they can, trying to push the ball forward by foot or by hand. But good defensive work there by Rodriguez for Belpost back to centre wing, picked up by Toolman, finally gets clear. Now on the left foot, long kick towards full forward. Violet, overrun the footy, both players, and could have been an opportunity for Bannockburn in the dying stages of this third quarter. The ball's 35 metres from the behind post. It'll have to be something out of this ball in immediately for the three-quarter time score to be any different to what it is at the moment. Push forward by Stanford for Bannockburn. Here's their opportunity. Violet tries to pick it up, but it's Belpost still through McAuliffe. Finally, a kick off the ground towards the scoring area for Bannockburn, and Belpost still, well, they've pushed it through a second before the siren, which has just sounded, but it does make the three-quarter time score. Bannockburn 4 goals, 6:30, leading Belpost 2-3-15.
In that quarter, Bannockburn 1 goal 2 and Belpost 1 goal straight. The goal kickers to three-quarter time singles to Sam Tillman, Troy Caddy, Dean Perkins and Sean Padani for Bannockburn, while for Belpost 2 goals to Chris Wiedemann. 15 points of difference at three-quarter time. We'll take a break and come back with the final quarter action of the Thirds Grand Final for season 2004 after this. Quarter of the Thirds Grand Final between Bannockburn and Belpost Hill. It's Bannockburn 4, 6:30 they lead. Belpost Hill 2, 3-15 with 20 minutes of the season to go. And can Belpost Hill fight their way back, or Bannockburn hang on to their lead? Start of the final term, and the ball spills free from Riek. Over the top of it was Stud, tried to get rid of it. The umpire has paid a push in the back, and it will go to him in the middle. So Bevan Stud, right foot kick towards centre half forward. Laugerson from behind works his way to the front, does well, takes the mark, point of the centre square at half forward. Some leads going. Rodriguez has won it, drops short as it will do so, and taking a good mark is Riek. He's played a pretty good game today.
He's done well.
And he will go towards the centre wing position, but nobody there really for Bannockburn. Stud, great pick up, needs to get back around. He drops the footy now, he's under pressure, got some support. Pushed free, Jackson, kick off the ground, under pressure towards centre half forward. Riek again goes back towards centre wing. Foot race across there. Carter gets there in front, can't take it with him though, and worrying him out of it was Perkins. On centre wing, Pack develops, the umpire will come in and ball it up. So 30 playing 15, start of the final term. Ruck contest on centre wing for, well, Lima goes up in the end with Toolman. Now the ball comes out towards Perkins, can't pick it up at the first attempt. Carter's against him, slides past the footy. Had some support also there from Stojanovski. And close to the boundary line, umpire says play on. Hauer, we'll see it over the line now, so we will have a boundary throw in. Centre wing on the outer side. Early goal important for Belpost Hill, and the same for Bannockburn if they can get another one. Boundary throw in. Toolman uses the body, gets it down. Watts tried to tap it on. It's okay to Cusack. Under pressure, handball back to Toolman, sets him up, gets a high tackle, should get a free kick. And will do so. So, free kick coming back to Sam Toolman on centre wing. So, Toolman goes out wide. And it's a good kick too, finds Hauer at half forward on the outer side, telling everybody he's going to go long. Oh, and he kicks into the man on the mark. It comes back to him. Close to the boundary line. Now falls for Sanford. Kick around the body towards the back. It was a kick away quickly by Welsh, I think, and they got it away towards the middle. Stud, if it sits for him, Cusack attacked it. Stud waited, had it and lost it. Now he's wrapped up. Now he loses the football. Through the middle, Toolman. Handball to Watts was okay. Running at 50. He runs his full distance, goes to the left foot, kick towards the goal square. Touched by Overall, getting back there. File at the big man, breaks free, gets a kick away somehow, close to the behind post. Sanford gets a handball back towards Watts. Left foot kick, impossible angle. Kick across the face of goal and out of bounds for a throw in. So right forward pocket, Bannockburn into attack, and they lead 4-6-30. Belpost Hill 2-3-15, 3 minutes played.
So umpire, 15 metres from the behind post, outer side here, brings the ball in. Violet does well, gets a tap forward. Hauer can't control it. They've pushed the ball. Could have been Autumn deliberate for Belpost Hill, but they've got away with it. It's ball over the boundary line as, geez, that's Stud coming off. It is Stud coming off the ground with a bit of a limp, and that's a big loss because he's played well for Belpost Hill. As the ball's thrown in again, Fiola gets the ball forward, picked up in defence. Belpost Hill, can they clear it? They've kicked it along the ground. They've got it back towards half-back flank, but good work there by Van Ingen. Hooks it around the body towards full forward. Would be a great mark for the big fella. Can't control it. Comes to ground. Players working hard, trying to get it out. Perkins working very hard in there to getting the ball towards the goal area, but finally a kick out of the pack comes to Hauer. If he can weave his way through, he can't. He does get a foot to the footy, however. Stanford tried to pick it up, falls over, hooks it around the body. It's kick off the ground there by Kelly. Doesn't come off for, and the Belpost Hill defence under enormous pressure at the moment. The ball's just sitting in there, and there's a great attacking run for Belpost Hill. Unfortunately, went without the footy, and now it's picked up Belpost Hill out of the immediate danger area. But it's all Belpost Hill back there as the left foot pass. It's a lovely kick back into the danger area for Belpost Hill. Kick off the ground. That was by... it was out of bounds on the full it was given, so it's over the boundary line, very close to the behind post. So Belpost Hill again, kick back into play towards the half-back flank, off the hands of the pack, picked up by Kingsbury, long kick to the middle of the ground. Cusack reads it well, picks it up, just too quick for Tar. Player on his own half-forward flank, unfortunately went without the footy. It's Watts, he comes back quickly onto the football, but good work. Belpost Hill. Cusack tried to spoil Lawgerson's kick there, and picked up half forward by Rodriguez to centre half forward. Oh man, in front. Oh, umpire didn't pay the mark. It's a wet day, umpire. So the ball picked up finally by Bannockburn. Just the tackle spilled the ball out as the ball back in the middle. Doing well, tackle without the footy. Gee, there's a lot of heavy body work moving in there. Big bodies are handy to own at this point in time with things getting tight. Now the umpires put a whistle on play just forward of the centre circle for Belpost Hill, kicking to the southern end in this last quarter. 6 minutes gone as the umpire will put the ball into play. Cusack does the ruck work for Bannockburn. Well, ducked his head, Tourman. No free kick. Coming back onto the football there is Kingsbury. He goes without it. Now Bannockburn. Tap it out toward Watts. He can't pick the footy up. Howard comes in. Players... trying very, very hard to get this football mobile as it comes towards the western side. Kick toward the boundary for Belpost Hill. I think Bannockburn will be pretty happy to slide over the boundary line, does Robinson with the footy. And that was a pretty good manoeuvre, wasn't it? Did well to get it over. 6.5 minutes gone. Belpost Hill 4-6 lead. Bannockburn 4-6 lead, Belpost Hill 2-3.
Punched away by Tourman and also Fry on the ground. Getting across there, Welsh slides into the gutter and with the footy. And I'll tell you what, that jumper will be weighing about 45 kilos at the moment, I suspect. Most of the boys, pretty hard work this morning in the grand final. Now Jackson hits it down. Kingsbury did well to get it on centre wing, go towards centre half forward. Tar can't pick it up on the half volley, needs some help. Good pick up in the end by Caddy. He also needs a bit of help. Gets the kick away. Ramovsky though on centre wing by himself. Goes with the right foot kick towards half forward. Getting across there. A handball away. Came from O'Keefe backwards. It's okay. Bannockburn out of trouble. Just momentarily though. Jackson went to his legs though. Fry kick off the ground. Did well. Bully can't pick it up. Carter coming across, gives a Shepherd, kick backwards by kick back towards Kingsbury by Laugerson. Now Kingsbury, can he pick it up? Yes, he can. Go with the outside of the left boot towards 50. Rhett can't take the mark. Going to be under pressure from Moreland. He close to the boundary line, in fact, sees it over. And defensively will be a boundary throw-in, 45 metres around from the Belpost Hill goal. So a boundary throw-in. Tar and Cusack. Cusack in front, to the side of the pack now. Kingsbury tried to kick it off the ground, couldn't do so. Laugerson, good pick up, breaks free. Now goes with the right foot kick, deep towards the 10 metre square. Over the head, Moreland can't take the mark. Pushed off it by O'Keefe. Oh, kick off the ground, didn't go anywhere. Wiedemann over the top also. Falls towards Moreland again. Bannockburn through the middle. The umpires found a free kick. And it's going to Belpost Hill. I didn't see what it was for.
Oh, Oh, he was waving both ways, so I got no idea.
So the free kick will be with Chris Morland for Bellpost Hill. And he'll be kicking from 10 metres out directly in front. So Bellpost will need this to bridge the gap to 9 points. We've been playing 9 minutes in the final term. So he comes in now, 10 metres out directly in front. Chris Morland, right foot kick. He's kicked it. And he's pretty happy about it too. So the third goal for Bellpost Hill, they go to 3-3-21. They trail Bannockburn 4-6-30. And as I said, we've been playing 9 minutes in the final term.
So most of the play for the 9 minutes has been in Bannockburn's forward half. Went to Bellpost Hill's forward half for a minute and they've got a goal. So breathed some life back into the game as the ball now comes back to the umpire in the middle of the ground. So some defensive pressure now on Bannockburn. They've brought a few fresh players onto the ground. Have they done it too early? As the umpire now, umpire Garn, puts the ball in the air. Tap down one for Bellpost Hill by Lawgerson. Flip the ball out. They're starting to run now. Howard picks it up. Well, there's a whistle on play. Another free kick to Bellpost Hill. This time to Stojanovski. Goes out wide. Half forward flank. Bellpost Hill coming home strongly now as the ball is on half forward flank. Players calling for holding the ball, but the umpire's not having any of it. So the ball will come back to the umpire between wing and half forward. Tapped down again by Lawgerson. Picked up for Bellpost Hill. Kick towards half forward. Man in front doesn't take the mark. Kick along the ground for Bannockburn. Ball thrown out there to Banningen. Can't handle a footy. Good strength work there for Bellpost Hill. It's in their forward half once again as the ball now kicked off the ground by Bannockburn defence. They're trying desperately to get it toward the boundary as, well, Bellpost Hill do well. Toe poke there from Wiedemann. Players throwing themselves on the footy. Well, players very, very tired. They're having some difficulty bending down to pick the footy up.
Oh.
So, well, this fella's given Bellpost Hill 3 kicks in the last minute and a half. Unbelievable free kicks as Wiedemann gets the free kick. He's man on the marks at 50. Well, just not too sure where he wants to go. Decides to go short now. The leads come from Tar.
Oh, come on!
There was a clear mark and neither umpire prepared to give it. And Bannockburn now desperate. Watts does well. He's pushed over the boundary line. Terrific pickup with a wet footy. And unfortunately, there's been
Is that one of each then? It's okay.
Yeah, I think so. But, well,
back to square.
Neither umpire prepared. Clear mark. We had a clear view of it. And now the ball's thrown in at 50. Ruck contest. Toolman in the ruck now. Well, Wiedemann punches the ball forward. It's inside forward 50 for Bellpost Hill. Well, the umpires, there's a free kick push in the back, not paid. Now the umpires perhaps have lost the whistle. It goes forward another 5 metres for Bellpost Hill. Oh, gee, players having real difficulty. Now they've pushed it toward the boundary and umpire will put the ball in once again. So it's 35 metres from the behind post. We've been playing 12 minutes final quarter. As Bellpost Hill try to rally in this last quarter of the grand final. Ball punched forward for Bannockburn. Watts can't pick the footy up and they've pushed it back toward the boundary and over. They've gained about 4 or 5 metres, the Bannockburn defence. A lot of players in the defensive half now for Bannockburn. Big punch clear, ball pushed forward for Bannockburn. First onto the football, there was Lima. He pushes forward with Bannockburn now. They've pushed it back towards centre wing. Oh, great Mark Carter on his chest. Put the body behind the footy and has taken the mark centre wing for Bellpost Hill. Tried the torpedo off the side of the boot. Players just defending it at half-back for Bannockburn. They've done well through Robinson. Kicked back toward the centre. The only player there, however, was Welsh. Takes the mark for Bellpost Hill towards the centre of the ground. Mark not taken. Van Ingen does well. Pushes the ball clear. Player held without the footy. It's Stanford. Play on to the umpire. Handball comes over the top for Bellpost Hill.
Oh.
Great pick up in the wet conditions by Wiedemann to half forward. Cusack stands tall there. Punches forward. Dives back in after the footy. Radmovsky, he can't pick it up. Gee, it's very tough. Picked up by Toolman finally. Kicks back towards the centre of the ground. Numbers there with Belpo still at the back of the pack. It's Bannockburn's Padani. Can't pick the footy up. Now Numbers with Bannockburn finally. Well, the umpire finally, and the free kick's going to whom? I've got to wait for the indication. It's going to Bannockburn, and the ball had been kicked forward 45 metres for them, but unfortunately it's coming back to Padani. And on centre wing, just forward of centre wing, Padani now. He's just got Watts, has gone a few metres. Oh, it's all Bannockburn there as Hauer, eyes off the footy. Now another free kick paid by the umpire. And, well, I suppose for a time constraint, it's helping Bannockburn. Advantage was to Bannockburn, but the ball's going to come back. So Hauer it is. Should have taken the mark in the first place. But he's got the free kick, half forward flank. 70 metres from goal. Now he's told to continue by the umpire. Kicks as long as he can with a heavy footy. It's now well inside the forward 50 for Bannockburn. Players trying pretty hard. Kick off the ground by Stanford. The ball only went back in under the pack. Belpo still absolutely trying desperately now in the last lines of defence to get the footy up. Bannockburn try to move it forward. They're going toward the boundary line. That's going to be to Bannockburn's advantage as the umpire puts a whistle on play, considered the ball wasn't moving at all. And at 15 minutes into the final quarter, it's a 9-point ball game. Bannockburn 9 points in front of the scoreboard. The umpire puts the ball in the air. Cusack up forward doing the ruck work. Now it's picked up by Belpo still, kicked forward. Bannockburn there through Toolman. Handball out to Hauer. Hauer on the left foot. Oh, almost a great mark there for Bannockburn by Perkins, but they're still moving the ball forward. Bannockburn, Numbers at the football. Belpo still coming to bottle it up 25 metres out from goal. And at the 15.5 minute mark of the final quarter, it's Bannockburn 4-6, lead Belpo still 3-3.
So a ball up, deep into Bannockburn's attack. Lagerson tried to get it down. He might have a second effort at it. Tries to tap it on. Lima, kick off the ground. Might be okay also. Trying to get it quickly to Edwards on the ground. Now gets it away, but Bannockburn got the numbers across on centre wing. Watts was there. Also is Riek. Now Watts wants to wheel around on the left boot. He goes now. Touches the ball on the ground, but the kick was smothered. Tar comes through. He's wrapped up, not going anywhere. And the umpire will come in and ball it up. In between wing and half forward on the outer side. Favouring Bannockburn, they're 9 points up. We've played 16.5 minutes in the final quarter, so 3.5 minutes to go. Ruck contest to the side of the pack. And it falls towards Robinson. Kick around the corner was smothered. Close to the boundary line again. Caddy tried to keep it in. Howe was over the top of it as well. Gets a right foot kick around the corner. And no mark taken, Lagerson. Now falls towards Anthony. Now Perkins, also Carter in there. Couple of little toe pokes off the ground. McAuliffe can't take it with him. Through the middle, Lagerson. Stanford puts the tackle on him. Close to the boundary line again, Anthony. Kick only 5 metres. Under pressure. Ramoski's in there. Carter also over the top of it. Fry tried to get it away. Still in play. Now Kingsbury. He tries a little toe poke as well. Tried to get to the advantage of Lagerson. Tries to break a couple of tackles. Does pretty well. Right foot kick around the corner. Towards half back, but taking a great mark is Brad Watts, and he'll hold it up. 55 out, goes the left foot kick. Scrubbling punt towards Perkins. Now Ramovsky wants to kick under pressure, back towards the middle, but taking the mark easily is O'Keefe, and he'll just settle play down now. So there's a lot of players in front of him before goal. There's only 4 behind him as he kicks and goes short. It's okay, finds Perkins.
I think it was a full kick.
Yeah. So found Dean Perkins, still got it 55 metres out from goal. So he goes now with a right foot kick. Once again it's short, and once again Ramovsky takes the mark. So they need to move it quickly, Belpo still. They're in the last line of defence. We've been playing 18 minutes in the final term. He gets a right foot kick towards Tara, goes up. At the front of the pack though, Bannockburn with the numbers. They're happy to rugby scrum it up, I suspect. Belpo still try and break free. They can't do so. Toolman tried to get the ball away towards Perkins. Kick around the corner towards 50 metres out from goal. Now coming out quickly was Fry. Left it behind Kingsbury. Can run away at half back. Go with the left foot kick and go towards centre wing, and taking the mark there is Edwards. Plays on quickly, gives it to Carter. Right foot kick around the corner towards Rodriguez, and also Cusack. Kick off the ground by Rodriguez was okay. Moreland ducked his head and lost the footy, dropped it. Play on the call. Rodriguez uses the soccer skills and got a trip, said the umpire. We'll take the free kick. Still 55 out from goal. He can't pick the footy up. Now he does. He's told to kick long and kick it quickly, I suspect. Wiedemann says kick it long. He tries to kick it as far as he can into the corridor. And big pack there, over the back of the pack. Who's going to be there first? Moreland gets there for Bell Post Hill. He can't pick it up though, needs some support. And coming across the line to help him out, keeps his feet. Pack develops, and the umpire will come in and ball it up. Still 40 metres out from goal. For Bell Post Hill, they trail 3-3-21, Bannockburn 4-6-30. Ball up. Toolman punches it down, only as far as Lima. Got the kick back towards Wiedemann. Tried to kick it off the ground and close to the behind post. In fact, it's out, and we'll have a boundary throw in. So left forward pocket, Bell Post Hill into attack. 19 and a half minutes, so Bannockburn, the likely winners now. Boundary throw in for Cusack to take it out of the ruck nearly. He got it down towards Watts. Kick away. Now over the top of it, trying to pick it up was Robinson. Wants a safety to the boundary line. That's a pretty good kick in the end. Will the water let it go over? I don't know. Rodriguez is close to the boundary line. And a good follow-up by the Bannockburn defence. They see it over. We'll have a throw in. That was Robinson who followed up his own kick. And it will be a boundary throw in. 30 metres out from the goal for Bell Post Hill. Thrown in. Wiedemann got it down to the side, but breaking away Watts. And there it is. That is the win for Bannockburn. And they've won it 4-6-30. They have defeated Bell Post Hill 3-3-21. Only one goal scored in that final term. And it is a win to Bannockburn. Their fourth consecutive premiership at under 18 level. 4-6-30, Bell Post Hill 3-3-21. The goal kickers for Bannockburn, Sam Toolman, Troy Caddy, Dean Perkins and Sean Padani. While for Bell Post Hill, 2 to Chris Wiedemann and 1 to Chris Moreland. So a 9-point win to Bannockburn. As we said, their fourth consecutive premiership from 5 consecutive grand finals. So a great effort by the Bannockburn third side. And the better players, Eric, from both sides, what do you reckon?
Oh, gee, they're hard to find. Rick did a fine job for them. Robinson did very well on ball. Watts, very polished player. Padani got a goal up forward. Perkins did pretty well. Caddy did well early and through the game. I suppose Fiola did a fantastic job for 3 quarters in the ruck and got very tired, came off in the last quarter. Toolman, as the game went on, had some sort of impact on the game. For the Bell Post Hill side, they had some pretty good tries. Tar tried hard. Ramovsky tried very hard for them. Carter, he's a very polished footballer. He really couldn't get into the game for a bloke who's played senior footy. Lorgerson, I thought, played well at different times. Welsh played very well early, but didn't continue it through the game. And the bigger fellas didn't get any smaller as the game went in, the likes of Kingsbury and Rodriguez and Wiedemann. But terrific performance by Bannockburn.
So Bannockburn, the premiers for season 2004 in the 3rd grade competition. We'll keep rolling the tape and show you the presentation of the G-Force Cup for season 2004. Thanks for your efforts once again, Eric.
Pleasure indeed. I love to see the kids play. They always give 100% effort, don't they?
And they certainly had to today in fairly miserable conditions here at St Albans Reserve, but they did well, and Bannockburn 4-6-30 defeated Bell Post Hill 3-3-21 in the G-Force Recruitment Cup for season 2004. And we'll leave you with the presentations for season 2004 in the under-18s.